Hey there, Sunday morning. 57 degrees outside. It's a little on the chilly side. I get cold real easy. Real easy like. Alright, I gotta go to the ATM. I gotta pull out money because yesterday I exceeded my cash app limit of $17,500. I don't know who sets that, how that's set, can that be raised? I don't know nothing about Cash App. All I know is it's been the most convenient way for me to be able to pay folks. And now without that, I'm gonna have to pay with actual cash. Anyways, Sunday morning, I'm going over to property 3, need to see what the status is. There were 3 units to get done over there. There was the big repaint. There was the big 3-bedroom vaulted color change that we were working on yesterday. That should be done. There was a 2-bedroom repaint that we were really far with and should be done as well. And then today there's just a little touch-up unit. I mean, really nothing major for this unit at all. I need to see what's on the schedule for Monday, because I think Monday we got like 3 units going, possibly. I don't know, it could be 2 or 3. It could be just 1. I'm pretty sure all of these units are at property 1 as well. And I know I've mentioned a time or two that property 1 has the worst communication with when units are not ready, not communicating that with us. Yeah, pretty sure all the units we got going tomorrow morning are at property 1. I do have some other units that have popped up, and I really need to update the schedule. I haven't had a chance to do that. Haven't had a chance to invoice. I need to invoice today, and I'm going to do these invoices using this new way of doing it, sending the invoices directly, bypassing the invoice department, sending the invoices directly to the invoicing software company, whatever it is, that actually kicks those invoices back to the company saying, hey, you need to pay your bills. So hopefully that's going to help me get paid faster. They also have direct deposit with that. I can set that up, and hopefully that gets me paid even faster as well. So no more checks, hopefully. A couple of things, well, one thing. I was reading this comment yesterday about, God, me not knowing what I'm doing. And man, I see that comment so much, but somebody was like, why are you spraying baseboards? Like the overspray on the walls and the carpet or whatever the hell they were saying. Look, if you have to ask, you don't know. Let me explain to you what we do when we're spraying baseboards. We're going to spray baseboard when it's a color change. And when it's a big color change, like from a beige to a white, where if you were to try to paint that with a fucking brush, 1 coat of paint ain't going to do it. 2 coats of paint, really, maybe it does it. But I've seen it take more than 2 coats of paint. And to sit there and be dicking around with baseboard for more than 2 coats of paint, ain't nobody got time for that. In a business that is all about, getting it done. So, if it is a full color change on the walls and color change on the trim, this is how we go in there and we do this. The first thing that we do, it's a part of the prep while we're taping up door handles and hinges, is degloss. We got our liquid sander, we're deglossing that trim in those doors, because if you don't do that and you go to spray, there's a good possibility that you're going to run across paint separation because of some sort of chemical or something that's been used on that door that's going to cause that paint to separate. So deglossing is just a step that we take to avoid any problems that could arise, and we've seen those problems arise before. Next, spray doors, spray casings, spray trim. Whether the carpet stays or the carpet goes, if the carpet's going, we're blasting that trim with a 211 spray tip, which doesn't have as much overspray as the 515 that we use, that has about an 8-inch to 10-inch fan of paint. The 211, maybe it only has about a 2-inch or 4-inch. I don't necessarily know what the actual fan pattern amount is, or diameter is, radius is. So we use that 211, which really gets that paint up there, and spraying the trim really alleviates the need for any other coat of paint. Maybe a touch-up coat of paint after we're done with walls, just hitting that top lip of the trim. But in some cases, we're cutting in the top of the walls and we're cutting in and we're rolling these units. So really having a need to do anything else with the trim usually isn't even needed. Minimal touch-up at most. If the carpet is going, we're blasting that trim. If paint gets on the walls, who gives a fuck? We got to paint the walls anyway. If paint gets on the carpet's going, it doesn't matter. If the carpet is staying, we use a piece of siding, like a huge piece of siding. Milton actually showed us this trick. We use siding as shields, and we'll put that shit right up against the bottom of the base right there on the carpet, and we just spray it. My guy Fred yesterday would tell me that he's possibly starting a new gig on Monday. He's gonna go give it a shot. He said he made this commitment prior to getting with me. He doesn't like to burn bridges. This guy, he's a pretty decent guy. I like him a lot. It's a concrete gig. I said, well, and he says he's undecided whether he's gonna do it or not. He's gonna let me know. And I said, well, look, let me tell you a couple of things, to try to keep you with me. You've been working with me for 2 days. You've been making damn good money with me, 20 bucks an hour. Is this guy gonna pay you more than $20 an hour? He tells me he's a master mason. Amongst a welder, a mill worker, a millwright, and he's not much of a painter, but he's picking it up. I'm not sure if he's gonna go give that job a chance. I mean, really, Monday would be the time to do it because, well, I've probably got more than enough people for Monday. We'll just see. I hope that he will stick with me. Better yet, I I really do need him on Monday, actually. I do hope that he sticks with me. And I tried to sell him on that. Hey, look, you've seen what this is. All good people. 20 bucks an hour at the very least. For a dude that don't even know how to paint. Just a good hard worker shows up on time. And it's inside work. It's getting cold outside. It's not the time to be working on it, waiting on a job, going to work for a job that if it rains, you ain't working. So just keep that in mind. We'll see what happens with that. One final thing I did hear from Pee Wee's brother after that ghosting that he did to me. And he would tell me that his grandmother had a heart attack. She had a pacemaker. I said, fuck your grandma. I'm kidding, I didn't say that. I did want to say that. Like, this message would come in at like 2 o'clock in the morning, I think this morning, after, a couple of days of no communication. I think I sent that message to him saying, hey, look, thank you, but no thank you. I think I sent him that message on Friday afternoon. So we're talking Friday, Saturday, and then 2 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, I would get the message saying, hey, if you give me another shot, nah, I'm definitely not doing that. Title of Monday's video, Pee Wee's brother's the supervisor. Now, lot of signals pointing toward shit ain't right with that dude. So we'll just leave that where that lies. Go check on property 2, get to property 3, and get it in on a Sunday. All right, up here in property 2, and Unit looks decent. Looking at things look decent. Looks decent, let me make sure. Not anybody's way. All right, so interestingly enough, I come in here and the door is a little open and the refrigerator's gone. Like, I swear. I don't know what the fuck is up with that. I hope they came and got the refrigerator up out of here. Cause, yeah, somebody had to come and get the refrigerator up out of here. This has gotta be like on maintenance, like maybe a refrigerator in another unit didn't work. They didn't have another refrigerator. They knew there was a refrigerator here. They came and got this one is what I'm kind of hoping happened here. So as I'm looking at this unit, everything is looking pretty good. Yep, looks pretty good. Okay. This was a unit that Fred did with Milton. Pretty happy with it. Fred did the kitchen. Milton never got that spot right there. I asked him to get that spot. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. There was just that one spot right there. All right, let me grab all of this stuff, get it up out of here. Nice and tight, that's the way I like it. Let's roll. All right, I'm in the 2-bedroom repaint that we did yesterday, and well, I just gotta be honest, this is not our best work at all. Not really happy with the way that this unit came out. Real spotty on the trim. Real spotty on the cut-in too. A couple of misses, I'm getting ready to go hit those right now. Bo was supposed to finish up in this unit last night, and he missed quite a bit. Windowsill not painted. Didn't cut in around things that I told him. I said start from right here where the cut bucket's at and continue on. And he missed the island, which that's simple enough. Okay, maybe he didn't know that needed to get hit. And then we missed a little bit in here. I thought we missed more than we did. And really we didn't miss too much. So, missed right there. Not too, I mean, obviously we don't need to be missing things, but whatever. Things like this are gonna happen. I just don't like this. This would have been better. This is brand new carpet, so rolling this was less prep work than spraying this. However, I think to myself, you know, spraying a repaint would definitely be just easier. Certainly would. Certainly would. So I don't think this unit is too bad. Just a couple of little things need to get touched up on, and I'm doing that right now. Oh, I don't think I showed you this. I meant to show you this, gonna clean out this tub. You know, you talk about the type of work that Joe does. Oh, Joe don't know how to do this, or Joe's horrible at everything. I wanna show you some master carpentry work, folks. We're gonna look at a door casing right here, and it looks like we tried to install some new casing right there. So let me go ahead and show you this Class A stuff. So as we're going up, oh, there we go. Try your best and absolutely caulk the rest. What the fuck? Yo, who did y'all hire and pay to do this? Look at this casing job right here, folks. There she be. Yeah, man. And she ain't no better on this side. Let's go ahead and go down. Go down. I mean, you're really getting the full effect right here of what they got going on. Hey, iPhone 14, focus now. Yeah, buddy. Oh, God, it's just struggling on the focus. What's going on? There we go. I don't know why the focus is so crazy. So, yeah. Check this out. Yeah, man. You get a double click. There you go. Click between the casing and the interior door jamb. And then boom. What a horrible job this is. What do you think the bill on this was? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we're done. Hey, we got it done, boy. Hey, man, y'all did a good job. Wow. Wow, that is plum. Oh, I enjoy it. I certainly do. All right, let me get cleaned up out of here so I can get out of here and spend the day with my wife. That's what I want to do. Bo and Jess are going to finish up. I thought that was a miss. That's just light. Is that light? That's light, right? It's a shadow? Yeah, it's got to be a shadow. Not much to do in here. Let me get this wrapped up so I can get them on the final unit, which is literally just a touch-up. All right. Hey, now. What we got going on here? 10:36 in the morning. Got some noise that I don't like. There we go. Hopefully that squares away. 10:36 in the morning, Sunday morning, and I'm done. Got the truck loaded down. We're getting out of property 3. Bo and Jess, they're gonna finish up. They're gonna finish up for that. So not a whole hell of a lot to get done over there. The big unit is pretty much completed, all but like literally one little touch up to get done. That's getting done. The touch up unit really is nothing to do in there. I mean, really twiddling your thumbs in there is going to be more work than actually doing any work in there. And then the other unit that I was in, the repaint that I didn't really like, just load that unit out, clean the tub, nothing major. Easy situation. They'll be out of there by 12 o'clock. Paint 2 front doors, nothing major. So, a couple of things as I get ready to go home. What was I gonna say? Do you need to get over? Because I'm being very kind to let you over. I'm gonna stop with the road rage. I got a son on the way. Got to do better for him. Couple of things. I would hear from Fred this morning. Fred would tell me on Saturday that, hey, there's another gig that he was getting ready to go start, a concrete job. He committed to that before meeting me. I thought that was commendable that he was telling me about it. Well, he would message me this morning saying, hey, I messaged the guy and I haven't heard back from him. So if nothing else, if I don't hear from him, I'll be available to work tomorrow. And I said, great, I'd really like to have you, this and that. I said, you're more than welcome. And he says, yeah, I just want to be compensated for my worthiness. And, no matter how you word that statement right there, that only means one thing, and that is you want to get paid more money is what it sounds like. I'm giving this guy $20 an hour. He does not know how to paint. He is a strong worker. He's picking up the painting pretty fast, and 20 bucks an hour is the most that you're gonna get. Now, after I paid him the first day, I gave him $140 for 7 hours of work. He would text me and say, hey, how much are you paying me? Because it looks like you only paid me for 6.5 hours. I'm just trying to figure it out. I said 20 bucks for 7 hours. It was 140 bucks. He says, oh, okay, because I thought you said $25 an hour. You think I'm giving a guy with no experience $25 an hour? My supervisor will get $25 an hour. That's where we stand with this. Maybe he is used to making $25 an hour as a millwright or as a welder because he says that he's a welder by trade. And if he is those things, if you're a millwright or a welder by trade, well, what the fuck are you doing looking for, odd jobs, painting work, concrete work off of Craigslist? Just because you made $25 an hour doing those type of jobs, that means nothing in regards to this. You're talking about industrial money right there. Military contract money right there. It's not that type of party here. Certainly not that type of party here. So what I'm sharing with you is if this guy is expecting $25 an hour, it's never going to happen. He's not worth $25 an hour. He's very lucky to be getting the $20 an hour, and really $18 an hour, $16 an hour is actually a lot more accurate pay scale for what this guy is. Brand new, no experience, you know, not that fast. Got a great work ethic, does not got the greatest attitude. He almost sort of reminds me a lot of Jose, except Jose was Puerto Rican, this dude is black. Aside from that, I mean, a lot of very similar characteristics, from just the way that he messages me, just like Jose, here. Not I'm here, hey, good morning, I'm here, like here. One word. Jose did the same thing. You know, we'll see how this goes, but you know, if he's looking for $25 an hour, even if he gains experience, he's not going to get that. He's not supervisor material by no stretch, and there's just nothing else to say about it. $20 an hour is a very generous wage for this guy. And I've been giving everybody pretty much $20 an hour coming into this thing. I'm getting you right to the top pay. Like I say, I'm not nickel and diming with the pay. And if you're good enough to do a unit by yourself or a unit with somebody else, you know, there is the potential that you could be making $25 an hour. This upcoming week, we've got a lot of work to do at Property 1. Gonna be honest, not really looking forward to that. If there's a property that I would drop right this second, you may be surprised to learn that it's not Property 3, even though they owe me the most money. I don't blame the boss or even the big boss in regards to that. I know that this is completely due to accounting, and it's probably not even accounting's fault neither. Somebody's probably telling them to slow fuck these checks. Hey, look, we got this merger on the way, you know. But I'm getting off topic. Yeah, you'd be surprised to learn that if there was a property I would drop right now, it is not Property 3. It is Property 1. Property 1 has more shit with them than a little bit. They're a very nice property, and, you know, they are pretty decent people over there. But at the same time, they got a lot of shit with them. Their communication is horrible. They bitch about everything, and nothing is their fault. It's always my fault or any other vendor's fault. And they're very unorganized. Even though they are a high-paying property, they're not paying on time neither. But they would be the property that I would drop, Property 1. Even over Property 2, with all the cigarette talk and all that type of shit. So, whatever. That's about all I got for today. There was one other thing that I wanted to share with you. I didn't get a chance to film it. I'll end this on a bit of a laugh. How about that? I've been meaning to film me sitting over a tub cleaning out roller naps. Roller naps. The cloth shit that goes over your roller that absorbs the paint that you put on the wall. Anyways, not in all cases do we clean out roller naps. If it's a little 9-inch roller nap, little, that's humongous, ginormous. Sometimes we'll wrap them up, reuse them. The only thing we're really using these roller naps for is the semi-gloss wall color paint, and in some cases, the wall color paint if we're rolling units. But if we're using the wall color paint and we're rolling units, we're usually using this horsecock 18-inch roller nap. And there is nothing more demoralizing, nothing more man card snatching than sitting over a tub, stroking an 18-inch roller nap, trying to get the paint up out of that thing. You know, they make a tool for cleaning a roller nap. It's got a little curvature in it, and you put it right over the roller, and you just scrape that sucker. And I mean, it does really well, but when you don't have it, and I got one, but you know, it's usually never in the unit that I'm having to clean the roller nap in. I truly feel like that tool was created not just to make cleaning a roller nap easier, but also to help a man really feel like a man. And not so much like he's doing something strange and quite frankly wrong. While cleaning roller naps in the tub, you never want to call somebody in there to have a conversation with them. It's just wrong. It looks wrong, it feels wrong. You want to hurry up and get that task done as quickly as possible. Because not only do you have to stroke it to get that paint out and squeeze it to really wring that sucker out, sometimes you got to twist it while you're stroking it. And that twist action just adds to the suspect nature of that task overall. Folks, that's all I've got for today. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of this day with my wife, put together my son's changing table, possibly watch some football. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day whenever you're seeing this. I was going to say weekend, but I'm sure you're not seeing this for a couple of days. Thank you for taking the time to check this video out. I hope you enjoyed this, and I look forward to sharing more with you tomorrow. Until then, take care.